related to sphere, because when we'll be starting the sphere, then we'll be discussing that. So let me take questions now. Do you have book in front of you?
Yes.
Can you tell me how many exercises are there?
I have a notebook in which there's uh, 9 exercises.
Okay, let's start solving the question. There is a plastic box which is 1.5 meter long and 1.5 meter wide and 65 centimeter deep. Is to be made. It is opened at the top, ignoring the thickness of the plastic. Determine the first is the area of the seat. Required for making the box. Next is the cost of the seat. A seat measuring 1 meter square cost 20. Okay. Let's understand what the question says, what exactly we have to find. A plastic box length is given. Okay, box is there. So either the box will be cuboid or the box will be cube, right? But in cube we understand length, breadth, height all are same. And in cuboid, length, breadth, height, these are different. Okay, so a plastic box we are having, length is given, width is given, and height is also given. Okay, a plastic box is to be made with this measurement. It is opened at the top. The box is just open at the top. Okay, ignoring the thickness of the plastic sheet. Determine thickness. This that means sheet doesn't have thickness. Yesterday I was showing you a rectangular sheet and I said that this is two-dimensional figure. Here we don't have thickness. Okay, we don't have thickness. We are talking about a 2D figure. Similarly, so many plastic sheets they have taken and they made a box out of it whose length, breadth, height is given. Okay, that's what the statement says, ignoring the thickness of the plastic sheet. Now what we have to find here, the area of the sheet required for making the box. But The catch is the box is open. It is open at the top. That's why yesterday I was explaining you the formula. Can you recall the formula? What we did? We were having how many surfaces in a box in a cuboid? Can you tell me anyone? What can be done over here? पहले बताओ यहाँ पे क्या कर सकते हैं, कैसे फाइंड करेंगे एक ऐसे बॉक्स का एरिया जिसका टॉप पोर्शन है ही.
Ma'am, lateral surface area plus area of the base.
Exactly. Anyone else want to say anything? She said lateral surface area. Lateral का मतलब ही होता है चारों तरफ. Okay, all around it. That means she want to say that the front one, the back one, the left, the right, all the surfaces area will be taking and the bottoms area will be taking, but the top one will not be taking. That's what she is saying. Okay. Anyone
Ma'am,
else want?
can we find the area of the whole cube or box and then subtract the top portion?
Exactly. Yes, we can do so. Okay. What we will do? We will be finding the surface area of the total box. But total में तो टॉप भी हमने ले लिया. चलो उस टॉप वाले एरिया को सब्ट्रैक्ट कर देते हैं. Then we'll be having area of open box. Getting it? Everyone getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, miss.
Okay. Anand responded. Bharti responded. Samya, Sara, are you getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Afreen.
Yes, ma'am.
So what we will do here, we will be taking total surface area or just the surface area also you are calling it's the same thing. Total surface area of cuboid shaped box minus the top plastic seats area or top rectangular seats area, whatever you want to say. Now total surface area formula. What was the total surface area formula of cuboid?
2 into all the base plus honors.
Yes, 2 length into breadth into height, height into length. Okay. Minus top part area will be. What will be the top part area?
LB.
Just LP. क्या सबको याद आ रहा है कल वाले क्लास के बाद कि हमारा जो बॉटम एंड टॉप था
LB में.
उसका एरिया लेंथ इनटू ब्रेथ. यस अरमान, इट विल बी L into B. Can anyone, like, are you getting it? Everyone, can you recall it that the area of this rectangle was nothing but just length into breadth, and the same for the top also? Yes or no? Yes, everyone, all the student, Hanan, Sarah,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Bharti.
Yes, miss.
Okay, so if we don't want the top portion, then let's subtract length into breadth. That means area of the top portion. Okay, do we have all the data? Yes, we do. Okay, length is there, breadth is there, height is there. Use this one. I'm writing length 1.5, breadth. It is given length 1.5 meter, breadth.
Ma'am, you muted. Ma'am, you muted. Ma'am, you muted.
I was on mute.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
From the throughout whatever I was explaining, it was on mute.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
So why nobody said to me? When I was explaining this one also, what will be the top, like how to subtract the top one, that time also I was on mute.
No, ma'am.
Just now I was on mute. Okay, no worries. Please find the answer. Okay, convert convert this meter in centimeter, this also in centimeter, and then find the final answer from here. Yes, anybody? Have you found already? Area of the box, area of the square box is 5.45 square meter. Yeah, you can keep everything in meter, you can keep everything in centimeter, your wish. So one of the student who responded, Afrin, okay. 5.45 square meter. Afrin has got 5.45 square meter. You don't have to rush. I'll be waiting for your response. Take your time and do it. Okay, first also.
Ma'am, I'm getting this one.
Same. Arhan is getting the same. Please find the cost also, Arhan. The cost of the seat. The cost of the seat, if the seat measuring 1 meter square cost is given. 1 meter square cost is given as a rupees 20. That means itne meter square का cost क्या होगा? Yes, here the answer is given in meter square. Even if you are solving in centimeter, fine. At last you have to convert in meter square.
Don't know.
Are you getting the same, Arhan 109? Yes, everyone getting same.
Yes.
Please tell me. Afrin and Arhan. Bharti, are you doing it, Bharti?
Yes, miss.
Yeah, do it and tell me. Anand? Yes, Ryan. I have started we have taken few like question, the first question we have taken from the concept which we were discussing yesterday. However, spheres area I have not explained. I said that let's solve questions from here, let's cover it, then we'll be taking the sphere and again like the cylinder, cone, everything will be taking. So that's
Okay.
why when we'll be starting a sphere, then we'll be discussing the formula. And if needed, I'll help you recalling the formula for cylinder and cone also. But for now, we'll be solving the question from cube and cuboid. So this was the question, the first question. Here we are having a plastic box whose length, breadth, height is given. It is open at the top. The box is open from the top. Here it is written that ignoring the thickness of the plastic, that means plastic is just a 2D figure. It doesn't have any height, it doesn't have a width. The way yesterday I was showing you that we can make a 3D figure by taking few like rectangular sheets, the 2D shapes we are using for creating the 3D shapes. Okay. Similarly, here rectangular sheet, at the place of rectangular sheet, plastic sheet is mentioned. Okay. The area of the sheet we have to find. Be careful, the box is open from the top. So students only say to me that we can take the total area and from that we can subtract the top parts area. Okay. We realize that top part, the top rectangular sheet, the top plastic sheet is nothing but that area is length into breadth. Right, Ryan?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So total area formula is this. The box is open from the top, that's why we are subtracting L into B, and then we are putting the values 1.5 meter, 1.25 meter, 65 centimeter. These are the data we are having in hand. Keeping all the units same, we have to find the final value. Yes, please find it.
Miss, for the area, I got 5.45 meter
Yes,
square.
so it will be 5.45 meter square meter. And the next part is asking about the cost of a sheet. Cost of a sheet, if the sheet measuring 1 meter square cost rupees 20, that means 1 meter squares, the price for 1 meter square is rupees 20. Since it is meter square, of course we need to take the area. Okay, and since the box is open from the top, so the area which we have found just now, this 5.5 meter square meter is the same thing. This area will be using for finding the total price. For 1 meter square, the cost is 20. For this much meter square, you can easily find the total price. Yes or no? Right? Let's take the next question. The floor of a rectangular. Previous one was crystal clear to all of you, right? Anyone having any doubt? Sarah, Hanan,
No.
Ryan?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay, let's continue. The floor of a rectangular hall has a perimeter 250 meter if the cost of painting the fourth wall at the rate of rupees 10 per meter square. This per we write like this also and per we write like this also, so don't get confused. What is this sign? Okay. Is rupees 15,000. Find the height of the hall. Let's see what the question says. The floor of a rectangular hall we are having, okay, has a, just a second. Yeah, okay. The floor of a rectangular hall has a perimeter given. Okay, the floor is having this perimeter. The floor. If the cost hall we are having, you can understand hall is a 3D shape. Okay, hall means 3D shape. It can be in the shape of cuboid. It can be in the shape of cube. Here it is given that the figure looks like this. You can see the room in which you are sitting, or if in the hall if you are sitting, it's nothing but just a 3D shape. Okay, where length is there, breadth is there, height is also there. You just see towards the corner of any wall, you will find that length is passing, breadth is passing, and height is also passing. Yes or no? If you will look at any of the corner, you will see that this type of line will be there, this type of line will be there, and this type of line will also be there. Right? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is 3D shape which you will be learning in detail in future also. We will start drawing this x-axis and y-axis will get converted into x-axis, y-axis and z-axis also. Okay, we will be drawing it like this, the way you can see the corner of the wall, that one of the axis is going over here, one of the axis is going over here, one of the axis we'll be calling one of them as the x-axis, another y-axis, another z-axis. You will be learning it in future. Now just focus on the shapes. So if the cost of painting of 4 walls, that means this walls, the left one, okay, the right one, the front one and the back one. Cost of painting these 4 walls, one on the left, another on the right, one on the back, one on the front, at the rate of 10 for 1 meter square. Rupees 10 for 1 meter square is this one. Find the height of the wall. What can be done over here? Anyone? How will be finding the height? Anyone? Anyone? Anam? Okay, let's discuss it. Just a second.
Ma'am, we can divide 15,000 rupees from 10,000 rupees.
Yes, 15,000 we can divide by 10,000. From where we got 10,000?
Uh, no, we will get 1,500 when we will divide 10 rupees 10.
Okay, let's try understanding. Okay, if it is saying something about painting the 4 walls, one, the another one, the back one, the front one. If we will be writing the area formula of this 4 wall, what will we getting? We have discussed the surface area in detail. So can I say the area will be again the total area minus the bottom and the top, or we can write the broken form of the area. That is, this is the breadth and this is the height. That means breadth into height for this rectangle. Yes or no? Similarly for the other side also, on the right, this area is breadth into height. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Back one's area will be length into height, right? And the front one's area, the front wall, it will also be the length into height, right? Everyone getting it what I'm writing on the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so basically, or you can take the total area, that is to length into breadth into height into length, and from that let's subtract the top and the bottom, because the 4 wall is getting painted, only the 4 wall is getting painted, so bottom, the base and the top, let's exclude it. So the bottom we know it is just length into breadth, and the top also length into breadth. If we'll be subtracting 2 times length into breadth, area of the bottom one length breadth, area of the top one length breadth, that means 2 times length breadth we are subtracting. What we'll be getting? Let's open the bracket. 2 into L into B. Okay, 2BH plus
Yes,
2HL minus 2LB. 2LB, 2LB gone, and we ended up getting only the 4 walls area. Are you getting it?
yes, ma'am.
Everyone, first confirm. Everyone, one by one, please confirm. Are you getting it? Is it making sense to you?
Yes, ma'am. ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you explain it one more time?
Okay. Yes, I said that if from the total, if we are painting only the four wall, I'm sitting in a room, you must be sitting in a room or a hall. Think about it. If only four wall around you is getting painted, that means the ground and the top ceiling, that area we don't want to take, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Okay. So we will be subtracting that area, done the subtraction, then this much only we are having in hand. Can we say this is the area of four walls? Can we say?
Yes, ma'am.
And okay, we can say that this is the area of the four walls. Now here, do we have length? Do we have breadth? Do we have height? Let's think about it. Let's think about it. In the first statement, it says that the floor of a rectangle hall has a perimeter this much. Floor is having this as a perimeter. Floor is rectangle, and what is the formula for perimeter of the rectangle?
2 into L plus B.
2 into L plus B. This we are having as a 250 meter. The floor is having length, is having breadth, and this rectangle is having the perimeter 250 meter. That means 2 times L plus B, that is 250 meter. From here, what are we getting? L plus B is equals to 1, 2,
125.
125. L plus B we are getting 125. We are trying to analyze the information which is given in the question. So the first statement which is given in the question, that the floor of a rectangular hall is having this perimeter. We have seen this terminology perimeter, and we are writing the perimeter formula of a rectangle, and we ended up getting L plus B is 125. Now we don't know what to do with this information. We don't know what to do. We'll just keep it aside. Now we will be reading, if the cost of painting four wall at the rate of this is this, find the height of the wall. That means the four wall is getting painted, and since the four wall is getting painted, we must think about the area of the four wall. Am I making sense to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
area of the four wall, and this is what we have taken out, that this will be the area of the four wall. Can we take out common factor from this two area of the four wall formula? जो हमारे पास फोर वॉल्स के एरिया का फॉर्मूला, वहां से कुछ हम कॉमन फैक्टर ले पा रहे हैं क्या? हाँ या ना?
2H.
2h कॉमन फैक्टर ले पा रहे हैं, और हमें क्या मिल रहा है ब्रैकेट में? b प्लस एल.
Yes, ma'am.
Now only L plus B, this information we are keeping in hand 125. L plus B का तो मतलब है 125. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So we will be substituting this L plus B, 125 into 2h. That means it is 250h. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
तो हमारा एरिया ऑफ द फोर वॉल ये है क्या? यस. डू वी नो एच? नो. वी वांट टू फाइंड एच. हमारा एरिया ऑफ द फोर वॉल्स निकल के आया 250h. इज इट क्लियर so far to everyone?
Yes.
हमारे पास क्या था? बेस का पेरीमीटर दिया हुआ था, वहां से हमने L plus B निकाल के रखा हुआ था. हमें नहीं पता था what to do with that. Then we thought about, since four wall is getting painted, that means we have to think about four walls area. जब हमने फॉर्मूले पे फोकस किया तो हमने फोर वॉल एरिया का फॉर्मूला हमने निकाल लिया. उसके बाद वहां पे जस्ट एक कॉमन फैक्टर लिया, और जो L plus B हमारे पास ऑलरेडी था वो यहाँ पे हम पुट कर पा रहे हैं, तो व्हाई नॉट? लेट्स पुट इट. Once we have substituted, हमें क्या मिला? 250h. This meter square, this is the area of the four wall. Okay. Now यहाँ एक statement है which is saying that if the cost of painting the four wall at the rate of 10 rupees, अगर 1 मीटर स्क्वायर का प्राइस 10 रुपीज है, तो ऐसे फोर वॉल को पेंट करके टोटल 15,000, जो भी पेंट करा रहा है वो टोटल 15,000 पे कर रहा है. ठीक है. 1 मीटर स्क्वायर 1 मीटर स्क्वायर। चार्ज क्या है पेंटिंग का? जो पेंटर्स आ रहे हैं वो बोल रहे हैं कि 1 मीटर स्क्वायर हम चार्ज करेंगे और ₹10 लेंगे। तो हमारे पास कितना मीटर स्क्वायर है? हमारे 4 वॉल्स का एरिया क्या है? ध्यान से देखो, 250H है, हाँ या ना?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
तो
ma'am.
250H मीटर स्क्वायर हमें पेंट कराना है। क्या प्राइस है? ₹10। दैट मीन्स इंटू 10, ये हमें टोटल प्राइस दे देगा। और टोटल प्राइस ऑलरेडी दिया हुआ है कि 15,000 का बजट, टोटल 15,000 प्राइस the person is paying, whoever is just painting, like paying the amount. Total 15,000 rupees is the price for painting all the 4 walls. Is it this condition is clear to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Arhan, to you it is clear. Ryan, to you it is clear. Yes. What about rest of the students? Let me
Yes,
come.
ma'am.
Anand, clear. Bharti,
Yes,
Sarah,
ma'am.
is it clear? Sarah,
Yes, ma'am.
Afreen.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is the area multiplied with 10 is the given the total amount which is given already in the question. Now from here we have to find H. Please find H. According to question,
6
directly
meter.
we'll be writing this. Okay, you have found it. Yes, everyone, please find it. You can just write directly this one, that 250H into 10 is this one. Okay, in between this and all, you don't even have to write this all. Just according to question, and we are mature enough, we are having that much of understanding that we can write that this much area, 10 rupees के price से कितना total दिया हुआ है. We can do the comparison and we can find H from it. Yes, Arhan, what you said?
6 meter.
6 meter. Yes, rest of the student, please find it and tell me what are you getting. Yes,
Ma'am, 6 meter.
6 meter. Everyone is getting 6 meter. Bharti, Anand, Sarah, Afri, are you getting 6 meter?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so height we wanted to find. Okay, we read the question carefully. Statement by statement question को पढ़ेंगे, ठीक है? If the story is given, fine. We'll be reading the first statement. Whatever data we are getting, we'll be writing it. We don't know how to use it. We will be keeping the data as it is. Then we'll be reading the second statement. Whatever is coming in our mind, we'll be writing it. If you want to write it in the rough portion, please write it. If you want to write it in the fair portion, please write. Okay, then step by step we'll be reading and we will be figuring it out what we can do over here. Is it this explanation is crystal clear to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Sarah, Bharti, Hanan, Afreen.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, let's continue. We are having one question which says that the paint in a certain container is sufficient to paint an area equal to 9.375 meters square. How many bricks of dimension 22.5 centimeter into 10 centimeter into 7.5 centimeter can be painted out of this container? let's see what the story says. Okay, the paint in a container, in a certain container, is sufficient to paint an area equal to this. There is a container, and inside the container we are having paint, and that paint is sufficient to color, to paint 9.375 meter square. With this much paint, this area can be covered, like we can cover this much area. Okay, how many bricks of dimension, how many bricks, which is in cuboid shape, how many such bricks of dimension, length, breadth, height is given? How many bricks of this dimension can be painted with this paint? Okay, 2 bricks, 3 bricks, 4 bricks, 5 bricks. Whenever we are having such question, we will say that let's suppose n bricks are there. Okay, let's find area of each brick. We know the length is 22. Is 10 centimeter. We know the height of one brick is 7.5 centimeter. Then what is the area of each brick? Area means surface area of course, because we will be painting the surface of the brick, right? What is the surface area of one brick? Please find it and tell me कि एक brick का surface area क्या होगा?
937.5.
937.5. ओके, एक ब्रिक का ये एरिया निकल के आ रहा है. ऐसे कितने सारे ब्रिक्स हम पेंट कर सकते हैं? तो सपोज n ब्रिक्स पेंट कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, ऐसे n ब्रिक्स पेंट कर सकते हैं सपोज. ओके, दैट मीन्स n multiplied with this area. Whatever I am writing on the screen, tell me, is it making sense to you?
Yes,
सपोज ऐसे n ब्रिक्स हम पेंट कर पा रहे हैं, तो n into this area. Yes or no?
yes, ma'am.
One by one, let me come, because like sometimes student get confused what I am writing, why I am writing. So please tell me honestly, Afreen, is it clear? Yes, Bharti, Hanan. Okay, let me explain. Suppose one let me draw some. Suppose pencil boxes are there. Okay, and one box, the price of one box is 150 rupees, and I am buying 3 boxes. That means I'm going to pay 150 plus 150 plus 150. Yes, I'm going to pay 150 plus 150 plus 150, which can be written as 3 into 150. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, if you are adding the same number, rather than keep on adding it, you can multiply, like 1 2 3 times you are adding, then you can multiply 3 with the same number and your result will not be different. Okay, still your result will be same. Check it. Okay, so if 3 boxes I am buying, we are doing 3 into 150. If 4 boxes we are buying, then we can write 4 into 150. Yes or no? First tell me, yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Bharti, Hanan, Sarah, Afreen, everyone getting it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
If I am
Yes,
buying
ma'am.
5 boxes, then we can write 5 into 150. That will be the total amount. If I am buying n boxes, n is just a number, whatever be the number. Okay, if I am buying n boxes, then n into 150 we can write, and that will be the total amount. Yes or no? Say yes or no. Can we write it like this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Bharti, Hanan, Sarah, Afreen, Arhan.
Yes, ma'am.
We can write n into 150. That will give the total amount. Similarly, the area of each brick is 937.5. How many bricks we are coloring? We are painting. Suppose n bricks we are coloring. Then total area, can we write the total area will be n into this one? Can we say that? Can we say that? Can we say that? That time it was price. That time it was price. 150 was the price. Then 3 into 150 was giving the price, the total price. Okay. 4 into 150 was giving the total price. 5 into 150 was giving the total price, the total amount. Since 150 was the price, the cost, and into 150 was the total amount, the total price. Okay. Similarly, now we are having area. वन ब्रिक्स एरिया, एक ब्रिक का ये एरिया है, तो n ब्रिक्स का टोटल एरिया हमें मिलेगा यहाँ से, आया ना?
Yes.
Okay, everyone getting it? Please confirm, then I'll be proceeding.
Yes.
Okay, everyone is getting. So यहाँ से n into 3 937.5 अगर हम कर रहे हैं, ये assume करके कि let's assume that we are having n bricks, तो ये हमें क्या देगा? टोटल एरिया देगा. n bricks and into 1 bricks area, that will give the total area of all the bricks. Okay, and that is equals to, that must be equals to what? This 9.375. क्यों? क्योंकि ये जितना पेंट है हमारे पास, इससे हम बस इतना ही एरिया कलर कर सकते हैं, इतना ही एरिया पेंट कर सकते हैं. तो जो n into 937.5 है, वो जो हमारे पास टोटल एरिया जितना कलर हो सकता है उस पेंट से, उसके इक्वल होना ही चाहिए. Am I making sense to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Bharti, Anand, Sara, Afreen, Arhan, is it making
Yes,
sense to
miss.
you? कि सपोज हम n ब्रिक्स को कलर कर रहे हैं, तो वो इस एरिया के इक्वल होना ही चाहिए, क्योंकि इतने ही एरिया हम पेंट कर सकते हैं. जो हमारे पास कलर है, जो हमारे पास पेंट है, उससे सिर्फ इतना ही एरिया पेंट हो सकता है. तो जो भी n हमने लिया है वो इसके इक्वल होना ही चाहिए. इज इट मेकिंग सेंस टू ऑल ऑफ यू? अरहान, भारती, Anand, Bharti, you have responded. Anand, Sara,
Yes, ma'am.
Afreen,
Yes, ma'am.
crystal clear or still having doubt? Please tell me. Still having doubt? Yes, मैंने बोला कि अगर हमारे पास, अगर मेरे वॉलेट में सपोज 2000 रुपीज है, मैं 2000 रुपीज लेके मार्केट से, ओके, फिर से हमने बॉक्सेस बाय करना शुरू किया, पेंसिल बॉक्सेस. ओके, कितने सारे, एक बॉक्स का प्राइस शॉपकीपर ने बता दिया, एक बॉक्स 150 रुपीज का मिल रहा है. ओके, एक बॉक्स 150 रुपीज का मिल रहा है. तो ऐसे कितने सारे बॉक्स हम खरीद सकते हैं? तो क्या मैं बोली, सपोज n बॉक्सेस हम खरीद सकते हैं, और ये जो n इंटू 150 हुआ, ये जो टोटल प्राइस निकल के आया, ये हमारे 2000 के इक्वल होगा, क्योंकि मैं सोच के ही निकली थी मार्केट की ये मैं पूरा 2000 का बॉक्सेस लेके आ जाऊंगी. तो ये जितने भी टोटल प्राइस आए हैं, ये मेरे जो अमाउंट लेके मैं चली थी मार्केट, इसके इक्वल होना चाहिए. कैन वी से दैट? क्योंकि इससे ज्यादा तो मैं खर्च कर नहीं सकती, और इससे कम मैंने सोचा नहीं है. मैं सोच के ही गई हूँ कि मैं 2000 खर्च करके आ जाऊंगी. तो कैन वी कंपेयर इट लाइक दिस कि टोटल अमाउंट n into 150 must be equals to 2000? Can we say that?
Yes, ma'am.
Can we say?
Yes,
ध्यान
ma'am.
से सोचो, कितने सारे बॉक्सेस खरीद सकते हैं? तो 2000 by 150 you will be getting the number of boxes. कि ऐसे कितने बॉक्सेस आ सकते हैं, चलो डिवाइड करके देख सकते हैं. Okay, we are not getting a proper, because let me take instead of 3,000 rupees in my wallet. Okay, क्योंकि नंबर ऑफ बॉक्स तो होल नंबर ही होने चाहिए. So 3000 by 150 अगर हम कर दें, तो हमें क्या मिल रहा है? अगर मेरे वॉलेट में 3000 रुपीज है और ये सारे पैसे मैं खर्च करके बॉक्सेस खरीदना चाहती हूँ, जो ऐसे बॉक्सेस जिसका एक बॉक्स का प्राइस 150 रुपीज है, ओके, तो ऐसे कितने सारे बॉक्सेस मैं खरीद पाऊंगी? लेट्स डिवाइड द टोटल अमाउंट,
20.
लेट्स डिवाइड द टोटल अमाउंट बाय 150, एक बॉक्स का जो प्राइस है, और यहाँ से हमें क्या मिल रहा है? 20, ऐसे
20.
20 बॉक्सेस हम खरीद पा रहे हैं, राइट? सिमिलरली अभी अभी हमें दिया गया था, हमारे पास ब्रिक्स है, ओके, ब्रिक्स है जिसका एक ब्रिक का एरिया हमने फाइंड किया था 937.5 मीटर स्क्वायर। ऐसे बहुत सारे ब्रिक्स है, कितने ब्रिक्स है हमें नहीं पता, ओके, कितने ब्रिक्स है हमें नहीं पता, एक ब्रिक का ये एरिया है, और हमारे पास एक पेंट का डब्बा है जिससे कितना कितना एरिया पेंट हो सकता है? 9.375 मीटर। यहाँ पे हमारे पास जितना पेंट है उससे 9.375 मीटर स्क्वायर टोटल एरिया कैन बी पेंटेड। तो ऐसे कितने ब्रिक्स को पेंट कर सकते हैं, ये फाइंड करने के लिए क्या हम कह सकते हैं कि एक ब्रिक का एरिया, वन ब्रिक्स एरिया बाय टोटल एरिया पेंट। आई एम राइटिंग इट रिवर्स, we'll be writing total area which can be painted by the given color by one bricks area. Can we do it? जैसे कि हमने हमारे एग्जाम्पल में किया था, टोटल अमाउंट को किससे डिवाइड कर लिया था? एक वन बॉक्स प्राइस। सिमिलरली यहाँ पे रिलेट कर पा रहे हो? एवरीवन गेटिंग इट? यहाँ टोटल एरिया जितना पेंट हो सकता है उसे एक ब्रिक के एरिया से डिवाइड कर लेंगे तो टोटल कितने ब्रिक्स है हमें पता लग जाएगा, हाँ या ना?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, now is it crystal clear to all of you?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Rest of the student,
Yes.
क्या कर रहे थे हम पीछे वाले एग्जाम्पल में? टोटल अमाउंट हमारे पास जो था हमारे वॉलेट में उससे एक बॉक्स के प्राइस से डिवाइड कर रहे थे, तो हमारा टोटल 20 बॉक्सेस हम खरीद पाएंगे ये पता कर पा रहे थे। ऐसे ही टोटल जितने भी एरिया को कलर कर सकते हैं, एक बॉक्स है, एक गैलन है, एक बकेट है, उसमें ढेर सारा पेंट है, बट वहाँ गैलन के ऊपर लिखा हुआ है कि दिस मच एरिया कैन बी कवर्ड विद दिस गैलन। अब या तो हम वॉल को पेंट करना शुरू कर दे या फिर छोटे छोटे ब्रिक्स को पेंट करना शुरू कर दे, फाइनली जितने एरिया हम कवर कर पाएंगे वो जितना लिखा हुआ है गैलन पे उतना ही एरिया हम कवर कर पाएंगे, ठीक है? दैट मीन्स वी कैन डू द डिवीजन दैट टोटल एरिया जितना कवर कर पाएंगे ये जो गैलन के ऊपर लिखा हुआ है डिवाइडेड बाय एक ब्रिक का जो एरिया है। अगर हम ऐसे डिवाइड करेंगे तो हमें कितने सारे ऐसे ब्रिक्स हम कलर कर पाएंगे ये पता लग जाएगा। इज इट crystal clear so far?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'm keeping this much. Go ahead, do the division, find the answer, and let me know the answer in the next class, because this part also I want to discuss that how we'll be
Ma'am,
doing the